Hello, and welcome to day 29. So, yesterday I showed off the tile map, the new tile map I was creating, and I decided to spend today on trying to finalize that design and the different items that I would need in the tile set. This is a very important step because I'm going to try and avoid changing the tile set at all as we move forward throughout the game. It does cause issues if I'm designing based on these tiles and I want to go and change that later on. That will cause some issues, or at least not issues, but it'll just slow down development. So I want to spend some time now and get it sort of perfect. The main thing that I'm doing is I'm setting tile IDs to prefabs. I'm creating a little bit of a relationship there on some of them, not everything, but on some things. So if I were to change tileset later on, I just have to go through and update those tile ID references. Not the end of the world, but if I can avoid doing that, I'm going to try. So what I've done is I went through, in yesterday's video I had the whole thing set up with the different colors, and I thought, well, what I want to do is just try and make sure I have everything I need in the game uh, done. So I started off with this color over here, the first color, and I went through and I said, okay, now if I have bushes and rocks and I can lift these items or destroy them, what would the tile look like if they're destroyed or lifted? And I designed some stuff for that. The stairs, I designed another set of stairs over here for going down the backside of a hill. I designed the stump here. I'm thinking in the game maybe there's a way of destroying the stumps. And if you destroy a stump, what would happen? Well, we'd have maybe a hidden passageway down into a cave. I thought that would be a cool idea. I have some other things here for destroying or lifting up signs, just the stumps left over from that. I did redo this stone, which is the worst tile. I hate this tile, just because it doesn't look very good to me. But it does make sense why it is like this. And this is a pushing tile, so it is stone that you can push around and move. So it does make sense to have it square. It can create a nice puzzle, but I don't know if I'm 100% happy with it. That may change in the future. What else did I do here? So I have these are removable, and for the most part, it's just rearranging the tile set to be a little bit more compact. I rearranged this a little bit. I created the flowers, so you can destroy a flower. Well, not destroy it, but if you hit it, it'll become loose, and you can collect them. And this is what it would look like on the ground once that flower has been collected. Just some random leaves there. This is the transparent tile for the actual prefab. Anything that's transparent is used for a prefab. So that's for that. Here are the duplicates for the stone, bush, and signs. These are for the prefabs as well. I went through and I totally reorganized the lower portion of the tiles here. And I also decided that to save on complexity, I would have all these buildings sit on top of this floor material, and that way I can reuse the different colors and all that. So anytime there's a building or canopy type structure, it's going to be in a town setting with that floor. And then I also made a decision that anytime you have the stone walls here, that will be surrounded by grass. Now I can transition from the grass to the stone with these tiles here, and I just had to make some choices on how this was going to work. I didn't want the wall to be all on this because I thought this was sort of a bland flooring material. I wanted to have a bit of pop with the grass, and the grass is going to be the color that does change on the ground. This stone type ground is not going to change color at all. That way I can swap out different canopies, lamps, and buildings onto that ground without much complication. I got everything compacted into this little area here, at least one version of everything. And I only have one tile here that doesn't have something in it, so I can always populate that with something. And I think there's one other one up here. Yeah, right here. So there's one spot right here that doesn't have anything that I could put something in. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with everything that's in here. Um, I think this is all the items are going to need to create everything in the game, except for characters and weaponry. And that's for the overworld, I mean. There are interior stuff as well, but So from this stage, I'm going to duplicate this over 3 times and then modify the coloring. I don't know if I'm going to keep these colors, but I'm going to just tweak the hue and saturation of all the colors just to get 3 different variations. And then the tile set is done. So I'm thinking this weekend I should be able to get that done, and then I can start the final map creation next week, which will be really fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is sort of similar to yesterday's video, but I'm just showing you the progress through setting up the tile set. It is a lengthy process, but if you do it right up front and get the look of it right, then it will help save time later on. You might as well do it once instead of doing it over and over and over again. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to follow along with the progress of the game. Comment if you have any questions, and please leave a like if you liked any of the content you've seen so far.